Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Silver. In the last episode, we caught the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh, and that was it. In this episode, we are going to talk to Professor Oak. Wow, that's excellent. You collected all the badges of June Kanto. Well done. I was running my assessment of you. Tell you what, Revital, I'll make arrangements so that you can go to Mount Silver. It's a big mountain that's home to many wild Pokemon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, but it's off limits. But we can make an exception in your case, Revital. I was the champion, why would I need an exception? Go up to the Indigo Plateau, and you can reach Mount Silver from there. How's your Pokedex coming along? Reading. You need to fill up the Pokedex. I own the God Pokemon, so bleh. I don't know why I got on my bicycle, because if you go ahead and fly to Viridian Forest, which is how you were meant to do this, and then go off this way. I went down this path once, I cut it out because, well, you know what, it was kind of foolish of me. And you go down this way. I completely forgot that you had to talk to Professor Oak first. And as you can see, the karate guy that used to be on both sides of these are gone. This guy cleared out as soon as you got access to Pallet Town. This guy cleared out just because after we talked to Professor Oak. If you go down this pathway and run into a wild Pokemon, Strong is the average trainer gym leader in Kanto, but that was about it. Before I go further, I want to look at my team. Huhuli is as far as he could be, so is Angelite. Corsola can use a little bit of experience. Steelix can use a little bit of experience. Switch. I would recommend you get any last minute training in that you can. Wow, it fled. Anyways, here's the Pokemon Center. I don't know why I just healed there. I still have to get a level up on Steelix. He's about the only. It is at this point that I am severely regretting not teaching Crunch over Rock Throw for my Rocky here. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and move into a battle. Now, you require Flash here, except I would never recommend it, just because you will need your full team here, so there's no reason to move slot on Flash or team member at that matter. Oh, if I can get this item, I might as well real quick. Unfortunately, I don't remember the path as well as I used to. I would recommend just muscling it out as best as you can. Just kind of watch his movements, because if he moves like that, that means he has space. Alright, I got that wrong. Larvitar, I was not expecting to run into one so quick. Larvitar is a unique Pokemon only found here. Larvitar is the powerhouse of Pokemon Silver version. It's kind of a shame that you find him only at the very end of the adventure, simply because if you get this Pokemon and you train it up to level 55, so that'd be a grand total of 35 levels, it will evolve into a Tyranitar, and if you had a member of your team or anything of that sort that was just kind of disappointing, underwhelming, or anything of that sort, Tyranitar would be the perfect replacement for it no matter what. Just because Tyranitar is so powerful in this game. If you teach it a fighting type move, Crunch, and even though I think Crunch is special, I think so. I think so in this generation. Why is this thing so hard to catch? I'll catch it and tell this story in a minute. I'll wait to use the Great Ball until I really have to. Come on, Larvitar, I really want to have you caught. I would really love to have a Larvitar, because Larvitar is a Pokemon I would love to have, just for the novelty of having it. Thank you! Phew, just wanted a Pokeball. Give a nickname to Larvitar? Of course. I want to call it Dozar. Dozar the Tyranitar. I love it. I'm so glad I caught that Tyranitar, or I mean that Larvitar. It's actually one of my favorite Pokemon, and if I could catch it sooner, I would have already caught it, or I would have caught it a lot sooner and used it on my team. What I'm trying to say here is that if it was available any sooner in the game, I would have used it on my team. But because it's only available at the very end of the game, I was not going to have 5 Pokemon throughout the entire game, and then grind at the very end. For what's coming up ahead, if you have a ground type, I would recommend throwing that in the front league. Second up, I would just throw up a Super Repel and then move forward. So right there I'm blocked, 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 blocked. I don't Reflect's going to be useful to me anymore at this point, and unfortunately, so unfortunately, I have to use a Flash because I'm lost. Entering into Mount Silver. Can't fly in here. Go ahead and use Flash. So, let's see where I was making mistakes at. Alright, there's that. Why could I not find that sooner? Oh, I guess because I got caught on that rock. Pack. I was almost there, too. If I would have just hung in there a little bit longer, I probably would have found it. Don't worry about amulet coins or money or anything. That's useless to you at this point. So, you want to go up this way? Well, I guess I don't really need to explain. Let's just have dramatic silence. Pokemon Trainer Red. Only heard his name a couple of times, but we've heard about him throughout our entire journey. The boy, the hero, from 3 years prior. Starting off with a level 81 Pikachu. Yeah, he's pretty lackluster. I mean, even with this charm here, I don't think that Pikachu is going to be able to withstand an Earthquake from a level 53 Steelix. Oh, it actually did. I'm impressed. But I will definitely take this situation right here. If I can get him to get these full restores out of the way right away. Because I tell you what, there are some way worse opponents he can be using. Oh, that makes me feel so good. It is so worth just wasting 2 Earthquakes on him. Just getting rid of those full restores. Oh, I feel so... This Pikachu is not that tough at all. I mean, Charm and Quick Attack. This is the extent. I think it has Thunder and Thunderbolt. But against a ground type like Rocky, it doesn't have anything at all. Espeon. I'm a little surprised to see that so soon, especially since Rocky has kind of already had it for this. I believe in the remakes of this game, Espeon is the one that remains. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go for that Paralyze anyways. That came a lot quicker than I thought it would. I'll take it. And I'm gonna take some chances on some Iron Tails because with Reflect Up, I don't want to waste my Earthquakes. Really? Oh, I'm a little worried about this now. I was not expecting to see my Steelix go down so quick. I'm gonna have to hope for full paralysis, or a critical hit, or both. And I didn't get... I got one. If I can stall off that Reflect a little bit longer, so this is already turn 3 for it. I might as well use up Earthquakes, because if it gets off one more Psychic, I'm not going to withstand it anyways. Oh, that was turn 5. Okay, I'll take that. I can still use a critical right about now. What can I say? The luck just never ends. Venusaur. This was, I was surprised he didn't come out with this sooner. I mean, I guess. I want to use Huhui for this. But I'm going to use Charcoal instead. I guess Red must have figured with that Earthquake, he probably didn't want to stay with Venusaur so quickly. However, oh, I never did teach anything better than Flame Wheel. However, this Venusaur, along with one other Pokemon on his team, were the only things that were able to stop my Tyranitar against my battle against him. Oh, a Solar Beam. I don't know if there's anything I would want to go into. What I'm gonna do is just go into a Flame Wheel and hope for the best. I don't think Burn's gonna save me on this, but I'm hoping Charcoal just kind of survives. Solar Beam, no Burn, no critical. Only did 1/4 of damage, or I guess 1/3. Here I am, one episode after I was talking about how I hate when people say 1/3 of damage, and here I am saying it myself. Venusaur goes down. Honestly, he was not the worst of the bunch. Blastoise. This one I'm a little worried about. I'm going to go ahead and set up Paralysis. Just because If I can avoid some attacks, I would like to. What's wrong, Blastoise? You don't want to use Rain Dance? Ouch, that was it. Here's the thing. I would go straight into a Thunder, but I don't want to be put in a situation where my Thunder's just not going to do what it needs to do. Unfortunately, he gets a Surf off here, but you can see with that Whirlpool, it's not going to make much of a difference. Critical hit. No, just what it was. I should have just took my chances, I guess. Thunder. I'm a little surprised that he was able to tear through my tankiness like that. And now I'm in a little bit of trouble. I'm a little surprised that Angelite's going down so quickly. And for once, Angelite's the one that... But I guess it was my fault. I did the accuracy and I got what I deserved. However, the nice thing is, I have a sunny day, so now his Surf is going to be cut in half, and still... Oh. Well, I gotta say, that's a little bit concerning. Unfortunate for him, though. Blizzard is not very accurate. And Solar Beam just destroyed! I'm imagining Charizard next. Charizard. Unfortunately, I don't have a Rainy Day anymore to make him a little bit weaker. I could go into Hoo-Hooey trying to just soften him up a little bit. And actually, you know what? I'm sorry, Hoo-Hooey, but I need... Yeah, look at this. This is gonna be a problem. I don't think I'm gonna have much that's gonna withstand against an overpowered flamethrower like this. And I gotta stall out for several more turns. Ooh, I kind of painted myself in a pickle here. I could try the Surf, but I'd rather do Rollout. Fire Spin? Really? Come on, Coral, this was not the time to miss. So this was turn 3, I think, of Sunny Day. Quad damage, I'm really hoping for this to do a bit. Yes, Sunlight Fire Fading. Fire Spin, I'm okay with, because Flamethrower is not going to do near as much damage. Oh, this should do quite a bit of heavy chunk. Okay, I'm not even worried about that. The most concerning thing would be if I miss right now. But I don't think Flamethrower is going to finish me off this turn. Unless he gets a critical. He didn't get the critical. And I hit. Now, for this next one, I'm most concerned about this one and why I'm glad he got the full restores out of the way right now. What I'm hoping for is that Coral just, by some miracle, is a little bit faster. Wasn't. I'm not too bummed about that critical hit because it was kind of a pointless critical. I don't know why I went into Steelix here. I don't think this is going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, no. I could Potion Stall him on this. I did this wrong. I should have gone into Blossom and Toxidated him. Blossom. I'm gonna go for that Toxic. Alright. Blossom was actually faster. I'm surprised. Unfortunately, it's not going to outlive this. At least I don't think it is. Oh, what do you know? It did. Right now, I'm sitting in a good position, but I'm not going to lose this just because I don't want to use items. He used several full restores, so I don't feel bad about using one max revive, especially since if I would have went into Blossom first anyways, it would have actually stalled a lot of that damage. And it doesn't seem like he has the rest to rest it off. I really hope that's going to continue being the case. Another thing I could have done is smokescreened him. And just hopes that he misses a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, a plus or -6 accuracy on one of these guys, that did not last near as long as I was hoping it would. Don't get me wrong, a -6 accuracy on AI would equate to about a quarter accuracy loss to me, but that's not what I'm going for here. He's just body slamming away. And I'm just hoping that I can just kind of stall him out now. I'm giving myself 3 turns. If I would have started off with Blossom, I would have had 3 turns to hit. No! No! Oh, I hate you, Snorlax. You are by far the most annoying Pokemon. I might as well go for the Iron Tails because at this point, there's really nothing else I can do. I'm just kind of locked in with them. And this is also why I was glad to get rid of the full restores, because full restores with rest, how annoying. Don't do a bunch of damage. Okay, cool. It's not going to do a bunch of damage. At this point, this is unfortunate. At this point, it's just going to come to a PP stall, which, you know, I'm going to lose at the end because not only is Snorlax so much stronger than I am, but because, yes, defense falling, that's great. Because he can rest several turns, he can also stall out the PP. Seriously, Snort can flinch? Since when? I'm gonna count that as item usage though, because Snore is kind of an unfair tactic when you're 20 levels below it. And the fact that it even has to use things like rest against someone so much weaker than him, I'm gonna go ahead and justify it. Unless I win right now, which would be great. Critical. I was about to say, if he just held on with a sliver and then rested, that would stink. But I beat that Snorlax. I think I did it pretty fair and square. I used one Max Revive there, and it's pretty clear that if I didn't use that Max Revive, I would have lost. But still, he used 2 full restores right in the very beginning. Got 7,700 for winning. Send some to Mom. That was red. That's right. That's it for the game. There is nothing else left. I mean, I can do the Elite Four again just for the heck of it. Just to show the difference between the teams then and now. Which really isn't that much of a difference, but aside from that, this has been Pokemon Silver. I've enjoyed playing it immensely. It's always fun for me to go back to this game and play it. I was getting a little bit worn out by the end of the main game, and I took a break because I wanted to play Pokemon Yellow in between, just so I can have that little dream sequence and pretend that I was being Red. Ultimately, I think it's pretty clear why I chose the team for Pokemon Yellow based off of this battle. And if you're wondering why I'm one Pokemon still, well, you would have to find out the answer to that in the remakes. As for the two games, played side by side, playing Pokemon Yellow makes me appreciate Pokemon Silver only that much more. And completing the Pokedex for either one of the games, I don't find fun. I've already done it for them once, and honestly, it's not a fun experience, so I wouldn't recommend it, especially since it doesn't accomplish anything later on. It's just a long, tedious task just to say that you did it, and I did, so there. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about the games, because I've enjoyed them. I've enjoyed playing both of these. I have a whole list of games I'm going to play after this, but, yeah. I have one more episode for Pokemon Silver. Oh. I have one more... Hey, come on, work. I have only one more episode for Pokemon Silver, and then it's time to move on to new pastures. That'll be an interesting experience. However, before I go, I want to go... Oh, that person just doesn't want to be disturbed. I was going to say I'll go check out what they had, but I'm not going to go. Repel's effect wore off. I'm not going to go mess around with cuts and scan menu stuff and all of that good stuff. Instead, I'm just going to fly to the last objective. See you guys in the next video.